Hello, Retro Evolutionaries. This is Crimson, and you're watching some Wolfenstein: The Old Blood. And yes, you are seeing this correctly. There's another one of these throwback scenes. And boy, is it going to be fun. So, let's see what we get to do. Let's get my gun out. Throw some music. Wonder if these swastikas are here in the German version. Probably not. Oh, look at that animation. Handgun ammo. You just gave me this. Look at the Hitlers. Alright, I'll pistol. Watching them die is so fun. Because they're Nazis. Oh, these guys are wearing brown, I think about it. Is that weird? Can't steal his hat. Oh, can we... Dude, melee kill? Nice. Big blue door? Can I open you? I can! Blue walls! I can run and everything. Look at me, I feel so fancy, except I have no legs. Blue walls. That looks huge. Dogs! Ow. Shoot the dogs! Make me feel bad. Dogs behind! Alright. Skulls! Oh, look at this. Yeah. I bet they actually played the old Wolfensteins when they made these. Or, you know what it probably was? Like, the design team had finished stuff, and they were like, oh, what do you need? Well, I mean, we're on pay for a while. 5 health, yeah. Good. Even though we have nothing to do, they're like, no, you do have something to do. Improve the game! And then like, alright, we'll make these something that's fun, but really light and you can just throw it anywhere. Make it happen. And they did, because, you know, we're here working. Might as well get your money's worth. Yeah, it makes me wish more games would do stuff like this. Like, imagine if they remade Mass Effect 1 and 2 in the Mass Effect 3 engine. I don't know why that was the best example I had, but that's what I was thinking of right now, and that's what I want to see right now, you know? Just something like that. Remaking old games in new engines. And then they could, you know, do it with references and throwbacks and stuff. How big is this level? Ow. So many Nazis! Man, playing these reminds me of how difficult some of these old games were on the harder difficulty settings. Because, you know, nowadays, when you're like talking about a harder difficulty setting, it's just the enemies have more health and you do less damage. Kind of thing. Or, yeah, you do less damage and take more damage. Especially Bethesda's guilty of that. You ever play Skyrim on Legendary, it's literally just more damage, less damage. I mean, Firewar is pretty bad at it, but, you know, in the old days, playing on hard would do more about the game, and New Game Pluses would be very different, I mean. In Japan, it'd be more too. But, you know, there'd be more enemies, different spawns. Like, you'd get more tools earlier, and there'd be more things to use them on and stuff. It's hard to explain. I'm trying to think of the examples, but my examples all suck. Oh, here we go. Like, all enemies would be these guys instead of whatever else they'd be. And you'd get their guns earlier, you know? Can you get headshots? Was that a thing way back when? I don't know, but I have a heavy machine gun now. Knife to go faster. Bug in my face. Thank you, Bug, for informing me that my silly attempts to inspire people to do cool things is probably a waste of breath. But yeah, you know, like, what are the good examples? Like old console games finally coming to PC. Especially in Japan, where it's... Bloodborne is not on PC and that wounds me. I guess Demon's Souls isn't either. wins me about just as much. That'd be so cool if it was. It doesn't make much sense to me why they wouldn't. I mean, it's pretty much, they develop it for PC and then port it to a console, and for some reason we can't play it. Don't you want more people to play your game? Not just this game exists to sell consoles? What are you, Xbox exclusive? Oh, and then Rise of the Tomb Raider. That was one I was like, yeah, I'm gonna play that this year. And then they're like, oh, by the way, Xbox exclusive. Oh, so I'm not gonna play it until it comes out on PC, and then by that time, you know, they're still gonna charge $60 for it for us PC guys, even though it'll be a year old or something. And then, no one's gonna want to see it because they all watched Xbox people play it. That's like, why? Why? But I'll admit, I liked Rise, and Dead Rising 3. We just had their exclusives. Oh boy. At least I have this. I don't think there's gonna be anything in this corner, but I want to check. I'm just gonna drop this. Use a tool. I just want to move fast right now. You want to wake up? No! Oh, this looks like I'm getting somewhere. Man, figuring out the hit detection. Those old retros. It's always like so different compared to like when you were a kid and you played them, and then you like playing them like, yeah, I can exploit the targeting by shooting around the walls and, you know, getting really close to the wall and shooting around it, like I guess you saw me attempting to do earlier against the big enemy boss fellow. Bug? Am I wasting my breath again? Is that why you're here? Oh well. I have no throwing knives. Let's see, Rise of the Triad, Duke Nukem. That was a good one. Duke Nukem was like these pretty sprawling 2D platform adventure games before it was Duke Nukem 3D. And man, that's something to remember. And then they had the voice acting in there, and it was all something special. What other ones am I trying to think of? Chex Quest, oh boy. God, the evolution of the Duke Nukem series. It's Duke Nukem forever. And Wolfenstein, look at where it's come. I mean, you can stare at the roots right now. Shot in the back. Sometimes I take 2 shots, sometimes 3. Sometimes I miss. A lot of times I miss. I don't know why I keep putting that from map. Doggies! Such animal cruelty. I apologize, dog. But you're a Nazi dog. You probably don't like people just because of where they were born, or what their name is. You must be punished for this. Put down so that other greater, kinder dogs may live. It's okay though. I will give you a swift death. At least I will try to. I'll probably miss, and it will be very sad. Oh wow, what is this room? The ammo room? Interesting. Old silver. Old silver. Oh yeah, where high score was the thing. I remember. I just have speedrunners, just... I'm not trying to collect score, per se, or get times, or... How do I describe it? Trying to get from the start screen to the end credits while playing as little of the game as possible. I guess there's like 100% runs and things like that. I'm just not a fan of it. I don't know, mostly because of like exploits, and I don't feel like they're playing the game to enjoy the game, you know? Sure, you can play a game for a sense of accomplishment. You know, beating Dark Souls is certainly had things like that, but I want to play a game because it's fun to play and I enjoy playing it. I feel like, you know, a lot of people don't play games for that reason anymore. Especially in the past year, I'd say. It's like a I don't know, dark age of gaming, as I heard someone refer to it. Yeah. Thinking about it now, it's like, wow. Like, if I logged onto my Steam and I was like, oh, I'm gonna look at these 400 or so games and be like, wow, I don't want to play any of these. I have to go find the key. Okay. Key door, right there. Got it. Then a bunch of indie games come out that come out with cool concepts or get to a Kickstarter. I mean, you know, Rare got bought out and then died, and now we've got the ukulele game, Resurrection of Banjo-Kazooie. That old N64 game. From those days, if anyone remembers that. Back some Kickstarter projects that are finally seeing the light, and I'm like, wow, I didn't get as much as I thought I would have by now. That's my feelings towards Kickstarter at the moment. But hey, Hoover is cool. Though it's currently out as more of a tech demo than a alpha or a beta. I enjoy running around it. If I was a Kickstarter backer and it's been this long to get this far, well, I might feel a little silly about it. But another one of my Kickstarter projects just told me that something that they said was estimated to be delivered in April, then had complications, is going to be delivered in 5 months from now. But hey, I don't know much about Kickstarters. I've never ran one. I will die to this Nazi, though. Live! The jukes! Ah, I woke up. Can we just go right back in? Do we have to start over? Oh, we can just pick up where we left off from. Cool. Ugh. But, well, I guess not quite where we left off from. But yeah, I mean, during this sequence, there's not a lot to talk about the game. Just old-fashioned shooting stuff. I don't think about DOS games, those engines. Developers kind of dealt with such limitations compared to what we have now. Although gameplay, it's hard to say what direction it has gone in comparatively. I mean, there's so many courses on game design. There's so much you can appreciate about them, where they've come from and where they've gone, compared to what we have now. And this was textures, and I don't even know how I'm supposed to get past this. Guess I won't. You know, the things based on your perspective. Like that's not really there. The wireframe and then stuff attached to your face. Basically. Complicated programming processes. They're all just ones and zeros in really complicated fashions. And the way they had to tell stories. Cutscenes and... Man, just experiencing gaming on the PS1 for the first time. Oh, getting chills thinking about it. Like, what was it? Final Fantasy VII? You know, when that gave you a cool cutscene, or... You know, the camera would do some pan and zoom around that wonderful artwork. While you still had control of your character and were running around. That was something. Parasite Eve giving you those little cutscenes. And those little animations in the middle of the game. And Parasite Eve 2 came out and it was very weird. Like, oh, because it's dark. Explore this area, please, so I don't get on the map and think I need to go there. Now, what were the first games on PlayStation? Battle Arena Toshinden 2. A little fighter game that had weird characters. Ah, man. Our first PC games, Tyrion, Descent, which has come a long, interesting way. And the Duke Nukem Jazz the Jackrabbit. Oh, man. Pinball, of course. That was a very interesting experience. I take so much damage. I'm exploiting corners like that, old tactics. Oh man. Playing old-fashioned games on the NES and SNES. Like when you played Super Mario World. Care what it was about? Did it matter? Did you remember Mario's name? Or were you just like, my goal is to get from the start of the level to the end of the level? That's what you did? I'm like, oh, Solstice on the NES. A really incredibly difficult platformer. Just about being a wizard. Boy, were the old console games or the old-fashioned PC games, were those more difficult? I don't know, probably the arcade games. Meant to drive quarters out of you. Okay, so these are all worthless. No point being here. So what you want to do is either mark it off in your head like, this entire area past that door is worthless. There's no reason to be there. And like choose this would be the door on the map that I'd mark mentally, like bam, that door, no need. Door on the left, no need. So straight to here. Now I guess I want to go down and left right now. On the map. Because I need to go this way. Or is that towards the door? I'm thinking of. I'll have to clear to it eventually. I probably should clear to it after I got the key though, but whatever. The long range snipes. Can I stand still and not be hit by these guys? I feel like they have limited range. I don't. Oh, you hit me. I'm expecting you to be able to do that. Ah. That takes me out of the pulse pounding action, but I guess it's my fault for dying in the sequence. I guess I just expect more visual noise in modern gaming now, and this retro stuff doesn't quite do it for me. You see things like Shovel Knight. You know, the gameplay is styled to be retro, the visuals, the sounds. And it's still an enjoyable experience, but it definitely has learned and uses elements of modern gaming too. Why did I even go this way? I look at it. Yes, I'm done. To make a good gaming experience that people who buy AAAs can enjoy too. Alright, so this is indeed the Silver Door area. I always wonder when people make AIs for their games, especially shooters. You think they're programmed to just hit you? Like, what is it that causes you to take damage, you know? This room is pointless. This will try going up and around here. Ugh. But yeah, like the closer you are, the more likely they are to hit you. Is it like a roll, a random number generator? Like you take damage here or not? And there's certain mathematical factors like distance or time that change how often they hit you. That's one that I was thinking of in first-person shooters, because in third-person shooters, what's the one that I feel is very notorious for it? Naughty Dog games, like the Uncharted series, or The Last of Us. Yeah. Okay, silver key door. Located. Noted. That's this one. But yeah, you know, the enemy will be not even facing you. You know, his back is pointed to you, his gun's pointed off in some random direction, and he fires and the bullets just hit you. Or the bullets fire, they don't even go in your direction, and you take damage from them, or, you know, he's not looking at you, not pointing his gun at you, but he fires. The bullets, like, home in on you, like you're magnetized or something crazy. That's a weird experience for me. I see that happening. I wonder what it is that causes that, and how to play the gameplay around that. I don't know. Playing this right now makes me want to see a ton of old games remade in new engines. That's what I'm feeling at the moment. I'm just thinking about all the games. All of them. Like, you've seen the Final Fantasies get remade and put on PC. Okay, I have been through everywhere, haven't I? And I just haven't found the key? What am I missing? Huh. Where haven't I gone right now? In that right area is nothing. The door is locked. I need to shoot something for the key? I'll admit, I'm not sure I have any memories of beating the old Wolfenstein games. Guess I'll explore here. Figure out, you know, get towards where I died last time. Maybe it's like when I kill all the enemies? Because there's not a lot of parameters within this that they could fulfill. 007 GoldenEye. There's a game in 64. I was trying to think of that. Go for a remake, or maybe Shadow of the Colossus. That'd be a cool one to see with today's graphics. Maybe see them finish the project to the standards they originally set out for it, because that game had a lot more to it that was semi-put in, but they couldn't fit it all in. Yeah, are you the guy that killed me last time? I feel like you are. I'm handling this about the same way. Oh, there he's gone. Alright, silver key. There it is. Of course. The room I died in. I'll not make myself have to go through all this again. Because I want the key. Because my brain is a little slow. Because I'm not being stimulated by all the visuals and sounds. And, you know, I'm got a big headset on, I got a big old monitor, got a gamepad in my hand. I'm like, I want to have all these things going on, flashing lights and all that. I need the stimulation. That's not there. No, that's not the button I want. I feel so much slower. I need to get to that bottom right area via this room. Yeah, yeah. Run. Should probably have some sausage on the way. Don't remember where any is. I'm to blame about myself. It's not supposed to go that way. Supposed to go this way. Maybe there's be sausage in the dog room, but I'm not gonna go there. It's crazy. Some bratwurst. Brats. How much assault rifle ammo do I at? 20? Now, is there food back here? Yep. Could need 2 because it does plus 5 health, but it regenerates 20. Probably changes based on difficulty setting. I'm making a video, so I'm playing on medium. There we go. Look at these plants. Alright, what have we got? Elevator. Oh, there. We did it. Alright, I want to end this video here. Wolfenstein Keep Nightmare. Wolfenstein Keep. Thank you so much for watching, and my hat is off to you.